just resource management in like a non-real-time sense. In the build that you're doing, if you had 100 extra gas, what would you do? Well, I would really want to do blank. Well, cool. How can we get you that 100 extra gas? Well, there are 2 stalkers I built way at the start of the game. Maybe if those were just zealots instead. Brilliant, brilliant, excellent, excellent stuff. I do not think, to answer Spear Solomon's questions, I do not think that you absolutely need stalkers to prevent a Reaper harass, but I think that you'll have problems if you're against, those obnoxious good Terrans who will sort of throw you for a loop every now and again. On 2-player maps, I think you could get away. Like, for instance, Steps of War. If you were really good at managing your 2 cliffs with just, like, 3 probes and a zealot at your ramp, like, bouncing the 3 probes back and forth, you could repel a Reaper at a time. If they went, like, 3 rack speed Reaper, you'd have some trouble. But still, that is very cool creativity that you can pull off through that sort of stuff. So I will take one more question here as I scroll down. Someone also asked about the legality of this, if I was actually using a launcher. No, I'm literally just using only Blizzard stuff. So this is awesome. So yeah, it's not illegal at all. It's fantastic. Okay, cool. Like what is a good one? Oh, okay. I will take this one last question by Mini Tsunami. It relates back to the same idea that Spear of Solomon said. It says, Day, what do you think of doing a supply drop in that build instead of a mule? That's pretty damn clever. That's pretty freaking good. Again, one of those fundamental assumptions that Terran players make is, well, early game, mules. When I have an orbital command, therefore mules. They want to make a mule. So, okay, Jesus, make the mule. And yes, mules are good, but sometimes an extra supply is really what's needed. Because that's actually an excellent point about this game that I was testing, that I was fiddling with, is that in that game, the problem was that my orbital command would finish, and I would be like right at 19 of 19 food, and then I couldn't make another Marauder, and that really got in the way of things. But if, bam, another, extra supply happens, it's great, because it's that 20-second period where the supply depot builds, or I guess it's 30 seconds, where the supply depot builds, that is giving me the problems. So that, I think, is quite clever. But I think the moral of the story is that testing builds is good. Download this map. Thank QXC profusely, because it's just a very easy user interface. But then, first, just create a goal for yourself. I want to do blank. And then just go for it in as optimum way as possible. Play around with more ideas like, hey, what if I had this and this? What's the best way to do both of these together? And figure out cute ways of sacrificing everything else. And the last thing that was brought up in this Q&A period, absolutely 100%, question all these deep ingrained assumptions that you just have. For instance, you see roaches when you have zealots. Oh, Jesus, run away with the zealots. Well, in some circumstances, you can totally destroy roaches if you have zealots in the correct positioning. And you actually shouldn't be that fearful of the roaches at all. Yeah. So with that, that's going to wrap up Day 9 Daily number 126. I had something awesome to say. Well, JP's outside and he's awesome. I'm also probably going to drink some mango juice after this. I got some mango juice. And, oh, yes, that's right. Tomorrow's the NBC Star League Finals between Jaedong and Flash. If any of you are anywhere near California, go to San Diego to Diggity's NBC Finals party. It's held at Joe's Pizza. All-you-can-eat pizza. I've been there before. It's great fun. There's going to be, like, over 100 StarCraft nerds. We're all going to be cheering for 2 awesome players who did not collude and cheat or anything good like that. So, whether Jaedong wins or whether Flash wins, we will pray for no power outage and an awesome series. So thank you so much again, everyone, for tuning in. This will be on the on-demand shortly. Oh, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/day9tv. Big thanks for my unbelievably kick-ass Twitter background. It's like by Chthonic. I don't know how to properly pronounce his name, but it's there. It's totally awesome on my Twitter. And also, my YouTube is youtube.com/day9tv. Definitely go there as well and like it so it increases in the rankings, so my numbers get bigger. Yeah, once again, twitter.com/day9tv and youtube.com/day9tv. I'm Day9. See ya!